Before we start today's episode, let's turn back around and give praise to our new sponsor. Today's episode sponsor is Tony Hickman. That's right, the real Tony Hickman. Make sure you go download her new single, Against Myself, which is breaking numbers on all media platforms. And if you like to watch YouTube like I do, check out the music video, Against Myself, which features the whole Outsiders cast and so much more. So now, let's get on with the show. Before we even start the show, shout out to Nay with these nice drinks. What you drinking on? D-Man.
Oh, I'm drinking on this pina colada now I made, man. It's good, too. With that wildlife.
What about you, Birdman?
I'm drinking on that wildlife too.
Okay. And
On the
Najiyyah?
rocks.
I'm drinking on that wild eye too.
All right. So in the studio, we got 4 people today that we're going to do. And today's subject is going to be called loyalty. D-Man just fell his head down. So what we're going to go, we're going to skip loyalty. We're going to go, hey, hold on.
Don't start with me
No,
with that shit.
we're going to do liability.
Whatever you want.
Okay. You know, liability is a good subject to actually have, especially when you into business. You know, business and people that you deal with is like a real big liability in doing it. I know I do a lot of business on my end. I know you have done a lot of business. I know she's going into a business. Najiyyah's going into business as well with the thing with the children and adults. It's like an adult version of artistic. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Tell us a
special needs.
little bit about the artistic needs thing that you're working on.
Well, I've been working on doing something for adults with special needs that a lot of them are high functioning autistic. And up under that autism umbrella, you may have, a lot of you have heard Asperger's. Then you have pervasive developmental disabled. You also have Down syndrome. All of those different diagnoses fall up under that great umbrella of autism. And a lot of people just kind of, they're marginalized and they're set aside in society. And what they don't understand is they have feelings too. And so what I have is, I used to have a company. It was 501c3 when I was in Michigan in 1993. It was called Special People Meet. However, once I came to Texas, the rules in Texas is different.
You ain't lying, because
I got your own rules.
yes.
And so I was unable to operate the business because there was, if you have a business that someone else has it and the 2 words of the business match, you have to call that business and ask if you can use the name. Even though special people, there is a special people praise. And it's a church out in, I don't even know, it's Caucasian church.
I know how to go.
I called the guy and I told him, I said, hey, you got the special people praise. I have special people meet. I wanted to know, based upon the rules and regulations of the state, if I could use my company name. The company's been in business for almost 20 years. He said, absolutely not.
Wow.
So at this time, I had to go back to the starting table,
Back to the drawing board.
back to the drawing board, and come up with a name that I thought that would represent this population. And you have to be 18 years or more. And so I came up with Exceptional People Mingo.
Man.
And that's the website that I have. And it's for them to meet and greet and communicate on their own levels.
And you know, when you said when people don't, I mean, that's kind of crazy. 2 words. Would you had a problem with her using those
not
2
me.
words?
I wouldn't. But hey, you know how some people are, man.
Yeah, we live in a world, man. They want to. It's like me.
it's
They don't
all
actually want to give at all. And that's with the LLC that you actually had the problem. It wasn't a problem with like a DBA or nothing like that.
No, it's with the anything. I had the LLC when I got here,
Mm-hmm.
and I also had 501c3. And the state of Texas said that's fine, but you can't operate in Texas like that.
Wow.
So that meant that I would have had to keep my business based
In Michigan.
in Michigan, but I'm not in Michigan.
You live in Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it don't make no sense.
Right.
In doing that, so far, how far have you actually came? Have y'all actually rolled out to the website yet? Because I know they got the special need Olympics that they have.
Special Olympics, yes.
Special Olympics that they actually have. You know, I think everybody in every family have a special needs. Because I know I have like 2 or 3 people in my family. As far as I know, 2 or 3 people that have special needs, and I probably have more than that. D-Man, do you have like special needs?
My oldest daughter, she's deaf, man, so she can't hear. So
What about you, Birdman? Yeah.
My aunt, she passed away, but she was deaf.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people think, you know, a lot of those special needs people, I don't really like calling them special needs because they just as strong as us.
yeah.
Because I remember we used to have one that used to go to school with us. He was like really strong, like really, really strong. That I think where people think they weak, they strong in almost every area. It's like they twice as you. Like one of them hit you,
Strong,
man. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
that.
Well, you know what people don't see is the human side of the special needs. They have the same things that we go through. They go through their depression.
Yeah.
They get lonely. They have sexual desires.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I want to make sure. I'll make sure I'm not tripping.
Yeah, you heard that right.
I didn't know they do that. No, I'm just saying I didn't know that I thought they always had a mind of like a kid. That's what I always thought.
No,
that's not true.
No.
See, that's what happens. They made to us look like they're socially delayed, and they're not to their own population. So it's I tell people that God created everyone different. And so he created us different so that actually we could get to know who we are.
Yeah.
And so when you say, well, they like to have sex, they cuss,
Oh,
they
yeah.
drive,
Yeah.
a lot of them get married. There are some, my son's
have
got some
families.
friends
Yeah.
that are married, they got kids, they live with the parents, of course,
But still.
I've gone to schools and advocated for individuals.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is with our population, with the population of African Americans, we are still in caught up in an embarrassment. I don't want people to know, And so, therefore, we do ourselves, our children, our adults, more of a disservice than anything.
Yeah. We try to hide it.
My son, he has his driver's license. He works 2 jobs,
Yeah.
one
Doing
full
good.
time, one
his own
part
place.
time. He has his own place. So I told him, I said, no, there's nothing disabled about you. It's just that you have an ability that other people can't see.
Do you ever get like afraid that you said he has his own place, you say he actually drive. Do you ever be scared that people will try to take advantage of him and try to like prime example, like when they feel like a person is not in a right state like them, people like call you and say, hey, can I borrow $200? People take advantage. Can I borrow $200? Or can I get $100? But don't tell your mom or don't tell your dad. Do you ever like worry about that?
Because David's stingy.
Okay, he's stingy.
And he'll tell you in a minute.
I ain't got it on.
One of his friends out of Dallas, he called, and he's a slickster, And I mean, David's got friends. They come to the house, and one day they came over to my house in Michigan, and I hear this knocking on the door. And I open up the door. That's all his friends. They just left the bar.
Oh, your son drink?
No.
Oh, okay.
But he was at home, but they came over
to visit.
to visit at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I said,
Oh, no.
well, what happened?
So
Well, we left. The bus ain't running, so we just gonna chill here. They just walked past me.
so they are special needs too?
Yeah, and
they drinking
some
like
of 'em-
that?
Some of them
Hey,
smoke
some of them
weed.
do.
Yeah.
Some of
Come
them
on,
smoke
they
weed.
human. They humans too
They
now.
human too.
Shout out to Nay. She keep these drinks coming, man.
Oh, they good too.
And if y'all can,
Birdman
make sure
on his second.
he on the second one, and make sure y'all tune into the Nosy Nay show on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes,
Shout out.
she's real good.
Oh,
Yes, yes. She keeping them coming. My thing is, you know, sometimes people don't understand dealing with things like this. It's a liability because people don't understand that you have to go through a lot to maintain, to keep all that, the financial support and the help to keep him actually going. Prime example, I talked about this on another episode. Like Birdman, he actually deal with exotic bullies. He deal with those, and that's a liability because them animals can get. Do that? Even though they puppies, they babies, do they actually get out and bite? Can they actually bite somebody?
Well, any dog could bite, but they more of a calm dog, lap dog mostly. They just stay around you the whole time.
What is it? What kind of dog?
Exotic bullies?
Never heard of it.
Tell it what it is.
It's a mixture between a Frenchie, a French bulldog, a regular bulldog, and they kind of combined them and they came up with a different type of breed. So it's not really,
Would it be called
the
a
dog
black?
association don't really accept it. They call it American bully. But to us, it's exotic bullies. Because they don't get that big. Some of them might be 10 inches tall.
Really?
Yeah, with a big head, no tail. Chubby as all outdoors, walk sideways, but that's the breed.
Wow.
They real good to have.
Yeah.
Now, would like having like David, for an example, are they trustworthy with like pets and animals? You know, 'cause it's almost like taking care of another human being. Are they like able to actually do that, or no, they can't do that?
Oh, they can take care of it.
Yeah, because some of them can take care of themselves.
Oh,
And sometimes it's good for them to have pets because
Some of 'em
maybe
got
if they can't,
the emotional.
emotional support and stuff like that.
But David's not. David's too stingy. He said they eat too much. It takes too much out of him.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a job. It's another job.
Yeah, it is, man.
yeah, and, you know, David actually he cooks, he cleans,
Do
he
his own
wash.
thing.
Oh yeah.
He do it. She taught him everything.
Yeah.
He actually
good.
prepared Thanksgiving dinners and stuff.
Yeah,
Man,
oh, yeah.
Oh, he cooked better than me.
yeah.
I
No,
mean,
he's good.
Turkey and dressing, greens.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't
macaroni and
doing none of
cheese.
that.
Yeah.
He makes the lemon cake, pound cake with the glaze from scratch.
Oh, yeah.
My mother
See,
taught him well.
Yeah, when you can make it from scratch, you doing good.
I always thought that their mind processes 5 to 10 times faster than ours. They can remember things that we can't remember. If you do something to one of them, they remember. I'm not lying. They may not know your name. They may not know. They never forget, man, no matter what. Because I had a cousin, somebody actually used to bully her. And they did this all through school. She graduated, got out of school, and she saw them again. And it triggered her. And when she saw the girl, she hit her in the nose and bust her nose.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got your ass back.
My aunt used to get us at the house. If she felt like you was laughing at her, oh man, it was
Yeah,
it
I
was
got
trouble.
your ass
You had to go
back.
get my grandma to get her away from you.
Yep.
You know,
She went bagging down.
you know that they actually, to me personally, I think they're way smarter than the average person that's walking around. You can't get over them. They will give you a chance. Once you lose their trust, they do not trust you. They will not. Like, we'll forgive you and say, okay, we friends again. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Once they don't like you, they don't like you. And then
it. It's a wrap.
when they in a circle, especially when they get to the point where they actually in the circle when they're actually dating, and then they get to the point where they actually raising a family. Do you ever worry about him actually going to that next stage and coming to you saying, hey, look, I want a family?
Well, he says he wants a girlfriend, maybe a wife. He doesn't want any kids. It costs too much.
Yeah.
He's stingy.
But he say that now, you know.
But this is my thing. He said he wanted a wife.
But I made sure that my son, you know, being a single parent with a male child that has a disability, I made sure that he's not gonna miss out on anything.
Yeah.
He goes to a strip club.
Oh, whoa, hold on, wait,
yeah.
hold on, wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait, stop.
Watching
Oh,
them
yeah.
titties.
Turn
Hold on.
up.
He said
Hold
them
on.
titties.
Hold on, wait. They go to strip club. I mean, it may sound crazy.
Yeah, they go to
I'm-
strip
Hey,
club.
man.
well, I know
Money
you,
spent.
Yeah.
you let him
know.
go to a strip club.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Do he go by himself?
No. I'm usually there. When we first moved into Dallas, my best friend, her husband, took us to the strip club, and that was his first experience. And so her husband, which is a real good friend of mine, he taught David because we had to go and get the ones, and so I got David $320 worth of $1 bills, and so he was.
He
showed
spend them all?
him
Did
how-
he spend them all?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That was about enough. But
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing is I met a young lady, real beautiful. She was a stripper. And so I called her over and I introduced her to my son. And then I told her what his disability was. And she said, you know what? She said, you know what? What I'm going to do is get my girls. She said, I could tell a little bit. I said, yeah, this is his first experience. And so they came and they, did the lap dance. And he just enjoyed himself.
So he had a private. He had like a private at the house.
No, we was
they-
at the
Oh,
strip,
look,
Look,
strip
he trying to act
club.
like he's...
I'm sorry. Hey, look, my mind is. I'm trying to. Okay.
But then
You ain't been
the
to
one
strip
thing
club?
one thing I tell David is she's still a young lady and you will respect other women. Everybody don't have to. And then come to find out that this young lady was going to the University of Dallas and she was a pre-med student. And so she was paying her way. She didn't want student loans. And so she said, I don't go into the back room to do that.
I hear a lot about the back room. I never
Yeah.
been back there, but I hear about it.
Have
But-
you been to the strip club?
I
But
don't
her
do,
and
I
her
don't
friends-
do strip clubs, so
So
I'm
when
just talking.
when we posted it on Facebook, my sister, a couple of my sisters, they were livid. Well, they unfriended us. That's fine. But he's trying to get an opportunity. And
Yeah,
so
to live
every
life.
year
Yeah, for real.
we will, for his birthday, we'll travel to Cleveland, Ohio, with the rest of my cousins. They're all married. And they take David out to the strip club.
And matter of fact, hold on. To answer
And the
your
last time they spent $2,000, me and the wives had to go over there because
Well-
they got drunk.
well, but this is the
They
thing.
was turning up.
Now, to answer your question, it's not like I don't like strip clubs. So let me break this down to you. I said this on something else, but I'm gonna say it again. I had a bad experience. When I was about 18, 19 years old, I went to the strip club. Somebody wanted me to go. So I get to the strip club. The lady is, she working the pole. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at it. I like it. And I'm like, man, is she making it move? All of a sudden, she comes down and I see blood.
Oh, shit.
Come turn back around and look.
Ew.
The lady breast implant came out. A little plastic bag was on the floor, like some clouded liquid in it or something like that. I'll never forget that. After that, I'll never go to strip club ever again.
So you said
She need her money
breast came-
back.
her
She dropped the
implant
check.
came out of her
Out of breast.
and fell on the floor.
It was on the, I saw the blood hanging down and I was like, ma'am, you bleeding.
Man,
She
you on
dropped
some
the
shit,
boob.
man. That's some good shit you owe.
No, this is true. I said this. I said this.
It came out.
Well, she had just freshly got the surgery done.
Oh, she ain't supposed to been in there yet.
And she wasn't supposed to be in there, but when she came down, when she kicked the pole, the whole bag came out on the floor. I saw the blood. I looked at it, I seen it. I said,
But did you see the
silicone stuff?
Yeah.
It was right there. It was like another plastic bag.
you didn't pick it up for?
Yeah.
I was going to pick it up. They told me, don't touch that. I was like, man, I was going to pick it up and say, ma'am, you dropped your stuff.
She
You
didn't
should have
know
picked it up.
She did. Well, she grabbed it and she ran to the back, started crying. Her name was Cindy. I'll never forget. I remember who she was.
Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy.
What she look like?
She was a white lady, had breasts like that Dolly Parton. No, I'm just telling you. Huh? When I saw it, and after that, I just didn't go back no more. Like, no, I pass. But I mean,
I've been once.
you went once.
Yeah.
I mean, I went one time when I was in the Navy, man. But like I said, that wasn't me, man.
It wasn't me either. You know,
The hot wings was good though.
I ain't get a chance to taste no wings.
Well, I ate them. All my money went on the wings. What I had left, I threw it in the air, and I was heading out the door.
That wasn't me, man.
That was it for me. I ain't never been back.
She like, you don't look like you belong here. I was 18, straight out of church. Yeah, she was right. I wasn't supposed to be in there because I ain't know how to act, man.
Oh, so you was a choir boy?
I ain't say nothing about no choir boy. I just said
You say you was in church, so
yeah, man.
Did you sing?
Yeah, I did all that.
So,
But I wasn't no choir boy.
Was you a soprano?
No, baritone.
Okay.
Only
I got you.
sopranos in here is you.
I'm a tenor. You know, so speaking of, I'm working on I got my saxophone stuff.
Yeah, I
supposed to be-
saw that.
and I'm finna get ready to do my scene on the Outsiders.
Okay.
With
Can you
my
play?
saxophone. Hold on, say it again.
Can you play?
I can say what I want to say, right?
Say
go
what you
ahead.
want.
Can a bear wipe his ass with a rabbit?
He definitely can, but I don't know if you can play.
Okay, Tupac.
I don't know if you can play though, but that definitely can wipe his ass with it.
I'm telling you, man.
Man, go
I
get
can
that
play,
motherfucking
man.
play it right now and then
Yeah,
let's see.
get down there and play it live.
You know, hold on,
Yeah,
wait.
hey,
I
hey,
can't
we
play
gonna
because
give him
I
5
don't have all
minutes,
my
y'all.
pieces. What
You don't
I
need
do
no-
is
What you mean you ain't got all your
because I
pieces?
can't blow in there. What I have to have the main
How
part.
are
to
You
go
bring
to.
Man.
without all the pieces.
Well,
Well, you carrying a saxophone and you don't have all the pieces.
well, my mouthpiece.
So you faking.
No. Hold on.
AI.
They call me Kenny D.
Kenny
Kenny
D.
who?
Kenny D.
Man, please.
I'm telling you.
What the D stand for?
What the D stands for?
Yeah.
Man, taking them down. Taking them down.
That don't go.
No. Think about it. So if I play an instrument, so basically, to be honest with you, when you as one with the sex,
Yes.
and you play the right music, it's actually stimulating to a woman. It actually turns them on. I am not lying.
So you trying to say you that good?
I never. Hold on. Hold on. You put words in my mouth. So I didn't say that. What I said is because if I play a note, the woman is going to feel it. Because
Man, go
you
get
have
it.
to play.
Let's see. We got two
play the
young
note.
ladies in
Well,
there
I
right now.
can't-
Let's see
I
if they
can't
gonna
play
feel
the
it
note.
then.
And hell, I can't. I had to have I don't have my mouthpiece. If I had it, I would play it for you.
So what you telling me is you're gonna be
lying.
playing music in the background, acting like you're playing it.
No, because when I play it, because
AI.
basically when I grab the actual saxophone and when I'm actually playing, when I'm playing with emotions. So when I'm playing, I'm making it where you can actually feel the sound and the vibrations with the keys. So I'm breaking it down. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So when you play it, you gotta actually be into it. You can't just hold a saxophone in your hand. You ever notice when you watch people play saxophones, they have certain movements with their body. Some of them be like going side to
Don't
side.
watch them that hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're looking at the women, man. We ain't looking at the saxophone player.
I ain't watching them that hard.
They
bro.
got women that play saxophones. too.
Yes, I know.
Have you ever saw a woman play a saxophone?
Yes, I have.
Was you watching her?
I was watching her play blowing, but the one that I saw, she was just blowing.
Well, when you blow, you have to you got to know how to blow those keys and how to blow those keys.
Oh, whoa,
I don't
whoa,
know. Well,
whoa,
I don't
whoa.
know. Then I guess
Well,
I never
bag
know.
up now. You're talking about blowing on too many keys.
Yeah.
Now, hold on.
For real.
Hold on.
When you blow in there, you have different keys. They are right there on the left and the right.
okay.
So
Okay.
when you turn
So
back
you
around,
say you need a bigger mouthpiece?
well, the mouthpiece that I have actually, Kato actually stepped on the mouthpiece and cracked it.
I know you want to put that on Kato.
Yeah, you
So
always
he-
doing that, man.
Why you putting that on Kato?
'Cause he broke the
So why
mouthpiece.
if it's that important, why did you leave it sitting down where he can step on it?
It was an actual accident. The night is still young. You can hit me again.
Oh,
Man, you still got a full
man,
cup.
they get
Stop it.
down with these drinks, y'all.
Hey, look, the
why
drinks
I-
are actually really good.
We on our second one.
Okay, so this is my thing. The saxophone
Yes.
is not a toy.
It's not.
It is a weapon.
It definitely is,
It's a weapon of mass
but
destruction.
I don't think you know how to use it.
I do know how to use it because I have 2 kids off of that saxophone.
Oh, listen at it. Oh, so you were blowing while you was making them?
Well, you know when I played when I was playing the saxophone, I caught off guard.
Oh,
One thing led to another. Boom, there go one child.
Kenny G.
I pulled the saxophone out on a nice rainy day. I hit it again. Boom.
Twice?
Man, I'm
So
telling
you was playing it, or you was playing music in the back room like you was actually playing?
Well, the power was out, to be exact.
It was a hurricane.
No, it wasn't a hurricane.
Oh man, your phone still worked.
No.
It still had enough
No,
juice.
we didn't have iPhones yet. So
What that mean? You can still play the phone?
the power was out, and then it has a hurricane. I was the hurricane.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
Oh, you was the
thunderstorm.
hurricane.
Yeah.
I was thunderstorm.
Oh, you had a
Yeah.
beeper
Look
back
here.
then. Huh?
What you was, the category 1?
No, I was category 6.
Man, see, there you go.
No.
I don't think they go that high.
Yes, but you know, back to
Liability.
no, no. The thing is, she said that he would like to actually have a family. So how do you actually talk to him about sex? To be honest, because even though they do
The
it,
same way.
Yeah, he's not slow.
I never said he wasn't.
Well, you talking like he's slow.
But you know, when girls will turn back around and say, "I don't want you to put it on," I just wanted to feel the thing. How do you actually explain it to him to tell him, "Hey, look, no matter what she tell you," and because that stuff is real.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Because, you know, if you got a pretty girl, she going to say, "You don't need it. Don't worry about it. I'll know what to take." And then, you know, they probably don't know how it would actually feel when it's that time to actually do you know what.
Well, what I did when David was going through school, I requested that he'd have all male teachers. And because I'm a single female. And so he had to have that male presence, influence. And so when they were, and see, when you do an IEP, it's an individualized plan. One of the IEP plans that I wanted was a sex education class.
Yeah.
One that talked about sex. They showed videos of sexual engagements, but then they had to also learn how to put on a condom. And so I think that they used probably a banana or something, and they were able to put the condom on.
So they'll know how.
I think we need
Yeah.
to get back to that though, even with everyone.
Yeah.
They don't do that now. You know, they
I don't
really
know
took
what
that
they
out
do.
of school.
I think that
They took that out, didn't they?
Yeah, they don't
took
do
it
that.
out.
They don't do it no
it's,
more.
it's a delay in a lot of schools. But, you know, as parents, you have to do it yourself. You know, that's where, you know, education starts at home and it finishes at home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
You
is.
know,
First teaching or last teaching.
yeah. And so,
Because you can't depend on the school to teach them.
you know, I get a lot of, well, you know, does he still get SSI or disability? No. Oh, you let him drop that? No, David dropped it. David makes over $40,000 a year, and he's been making over $40,000 a year for the last 10 years.
So he didn't
That's good.
see. That's a good thing that I do like about what you just said. Some people, what a lot of people are taught to try to beat the system. That's all they want to do is live off the government. And it's somebody out there that really, really, really need that SSI, and they can't get it because they being denied because they're waiting to a person to pass or somebody to lose it.
Man, my oldest daughter, man, she like I say, she deaf. She can get SSI, but she ain't on that, man. She work for the airport, man.
And believe it or not, a lot of people
She
they
don't want
don't.
to be tied down with
That's
that.
what David said.
A lot of
At the airport, yeah, she work at the airport.
and a lot of people don't know. When I had my accident, they actually offered to give me for my TMJ. They wanted to give me Social Security disability, but I told them that it's somebody out there I know that's, even though I know every day I get up, I know 95% of the time I always bleed, I still turn back around. I turn it down because I know somebody out there that really, like, it's like they like really not saying I don't need it, but I know I can get up to try to work to make the money to provide. I'm not gonna take from somebody that really don't have no limbs on their body and really messed up. So I denied like 2 times. 2 times they told me, you need to get this. It's owed to you. I said, no, it's not owed to me. It's what y'all want me to get because, you know, a lot of them attorneys, they get money off this stuff. They just be like, hey,
Oh yeah, they get their cut.
they getting their cut. So as soon as I sign on, they gonna get a big old piece.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get mine.
yours, yeah.
I don't want that. I'd rather let somebody that really, really needs that, that's beneficial to them, to pay their bills and stuff. And that's good that he actually had that. But we need to actually get back to doing that in the home. You know, I have a daughter, and Dave, he didn't raise his daughter. How many girls you have? Just one, right? 2 girls, and he raised both of your girls. No problems. See? And Bird, he don't have no girls. He only have boys. That's basically it. And your daughter, how do she adapt? Do her brother like go to her and actually like talk about?
They talk about everything.
Everything, yeah.
And then she tried to get her bag on, and he'll say, "Well, hold on.
Wow.
Hi, Mom. Jamila's on the other line. She wants to borrow $300."
Oh, wow.
Shut her down.
Yeah.
Click. You can't
Wow.
have none. I could probably give you $30.
Yeah.
And then everybody hang up on each other.
Man, that's it. And, you know, a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
They don't have. A lot of
There you
people
go.
don't actually have a good relationship with their children.
Yeah.
But man, my kids, man, I'm not gonna lie. And I ain't bragging, but my kids, man, I ain't never heard them motherfuckers argue with each other. They ain't never had no fights, none of that. They just ain't never done that, man. We ain't never had to do that with them. Argue with them like how you see some kids. My kids ain't never done that.
Well, like, once again, start at home.
Yeah,
It's how you ain't the new generation are too busy trying to be the child's best friend.
That's right.
And instead of being a parent.
Can't do it.
And that's why I admire with Bird. Bird take the time. If his boys is wrong, he put them in their place.
Yeah, you have to.
He tell them right then and there.
Got
Oh
to.
yeah.
But if somebody doing something to his boys, he come to their
Oh yeah.
rescue.
I'm jumping off the bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he jumping off.
Right,
because
right.
he know his kids, he know his boss, what
Right,
they'll do,
right.
what they won't do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's not their best friend. Hey, look, I need you to get up. I need you to get out there. You need to go do this right here.
Yeah.
If you don't, hey man, you get off the game. Hey man, I done heard him plenty of times. Man, get out the house, man. Go down to the swimming pool, man. Go. He don't want to be people.
Yeah, I
now,
kick him out.
he tell him get out of here, man. Go
Maybe
get on.
go
the-
play basketball outside. Go
Yeah.
clean up behind the dogs.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
the pool.
Yeah.
Do something.
Give me my time. You get
Yep.
up out of here. I don't want to see you.
Right. But
So-
you know what? A lot of people, and some of the things that I say when I used to do it used to be the town rap, and so several churches would allow me to come in and do training, and so I ask people, how many of you guys have ever worked with someone with disabilities? You know, and everybody has. And so I said, do you speak to the person? Oh, yeah, I remember Johnny. He used to do the custodian work. Oh, that's great. Did you speak to him? Yeah. Some of them say, well, I didn't know his name, but he worked with us about 10 years.
10 years and you ain't know his name?
You didn't know his name?
Yeah.
But that's fine. Then my other question would be, how many of y'all have formed relationships with other coworkers? Oh, and how many of you guys like to hang out and go play football? Right. You know, everybody do this. And I said, well, if you thought Johnny was all right, did you ever ask Johnny to go and watch a football game?
They don't.
And so, based on that premise, you could tell do you know how lonely it is to be seen but not seen?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what Exceptional People Mingle is about.
Got you. It's almost like a
Yeah.
what you call that website? The website where they be meeting people on there.
Black people meet.
I was finna say Black Planet. That show you how my
That's
mind
too.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, my aunt was like that. She didn't have a boyfriend or nothing. It was just her and my grandma.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they was together every day. My grandpa had died, so her and my grandma actually slept in the same bed together for years.
And you know that's that you know, back in the days, that's where it used to be. Because I know my grandmother used to say, when we wasn't feeling good, come get in the bed with Granny, and you lay down, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Grandma take care of you, dog. I'm not lying, man. Do you want something to drink? You want something to eat? She gonna bring it right there
Ain't
for
like
you to
that
eat.
no more, man.
If you throw up in the bed, it's okay, baby. She gonna clean it up. She gonna get you cleaned up and gonna let you get right back in the bed,
Not
change the
these new
sheets.
grandmamas
Nah,
used to
nah,
hey,
they
you
know
throw
it.
up in their bed today. Shit.
But now,
what?
It's crazy.
Johnny yesterday,
What?
Timmy
Ooh.
today.
Yeah.
He ain't got no time for
They
you.
used to get into an argument too.
Yeah.
It used to be funny to me because I was a whole lot younger.
Yeah.
But my grandma and my aunt didn't get into an argument. She understood every word though.
Yeah.
And I just
That
be
was like
sitting
my
there
mom and
like,
my sister.
how you even know what she's saying? I know everything she said. I ain't worrying about her.
Long time.
She'll tell her go sit down somewhere and leave her alone. And that'd be the end of the conversation. I'd be laughing.
Let me tell you something. When we were in Michigan, we had an upstairs and then we had a basement. And so one day I was getting on both of them because I had come home and the house wasn't clean the way I wanted it to be clean.
Oh yeah.
And so, I just got on them, because everybody's slack.
Mm-hmm.
So then I hear David and Jamila upstairs. Mama's tripping. She make me sick. So I sat down there. You know how kids talk about their parents.
Oh yeah.
I know I did.
Oh yeah.
So I said,
yeah, we
if
all
y'all
did.
got something to say, you can come down here and say it to my face. Then I heard a brr, brr, brr. Me and Jamila said you were tripping. Then I could hear his sister say, Dave, brother, tell on yourself. That ain't my business.
He telling on both of them.
Yeah.
That's one thing about them. They will tell the truth.
And I told David, I say, dude, you were not supposed to come down and tell what you and your sister was doing. Well, you asked for us to talk to you
that's
and to
right.
your
They told
face.
Wow.
Came down and told.
I used to take him to the store. I don't know why he had this thing about white girls, but we was in a grocery store, and we were in the lane, and one of the little white girls seemed like she liked him. He said, "I not like white girls." I said, "No, you shut your damn mouth."
Oh, they gonna say what they want now.
He did. Took him to Cedar Point. The guy I was dating. So he had to use the bathroom. And I don't care. That's my son. Either I'm going to go, he going to go into the woman's bedroom with me because I need to make sure he's all right.
Mm-hmm.
So his name was Carter, the guy I was dating. So Carter took him into the bathroom. They got the urinals and stuff.
The long one.
Yeah, and so Carter said David was, peeing, and he said, "Oh, Carter got big penis. He got a little penis. He got a little penis." And Carter said, I just told myself trying to get David out of there. He got a little Peter. Look, Carter. Look, that's little Peter. He got a little Peter like me. Talking about grown ass men.
I don't want to laugh.
Shit.
It is what it is.
Sure is.
Carter said, "Man, he gonna have to go back out in the parking lot the next
yeah.
time. If he bought a car, we can't do that."
But you
he's funny.
people don't know that you actually have to you have to love them and a lot of them actually are behind a lot of great inventions and a lot of things that's going on behind closed doors. They are the masterminds behind it.
Yeah.
I even saw video games are being developed by them. I seen
It comes out of a school that's here in Houston. They have one in Canada, and it's called Non-Periel. They've been calling me. Because David, remember when the first Nintendo came out and you had Blockbuster?
Oh yeah, I remember Blockbuster video.
He competed.
I paid my membership. I never was late.
He competed against adults, and he won second place in the video games.
Oh,
and
wow.
when David was smaller, his controllers, he couldn't play them right side up. He had to play them upside down.
I got a friend that's like that.
Yeah.
We thought he was weird. I was like, dude, why are you? He said, man, I don't know why, but he had to flip it upside down when it made something. But I ain't gonna lie,
You couldn't beat him, huh?
man, you couldn't. Only way we beat him one time, we tricked him. We got the controller.
And you changed it.
We changed the way it was. We made him think it was the opposite way, and so when he flipped it backwards, we took some stickers and put them on there. So it made.
Boy, man, y'all something there.
Hey,
Man.
it worked though. It worked. He kept saying.
I guess it do. I tricked him.
Every time he supposed to hit block, he was punching. He kept saying like,
right.
something is wrong, man. And then when we finished, we told him, boy, he was mad. Oh man.
Man, y'all had to cheat the man to win.
You've been a cheater for a long time,
Okay, hold on, wait. Hold
Oh,
on.
that's sad.
Hey, I don't know. You don't know how I
Don't
feel.
call me
when
by
you
my
play-
real name, nigga.
Hey, D-Man, when you playing that Street Fighter,
It gets serious.
and to get serious,
But it ain't
man.
that serious now. You
I'm not
cheat.
gonna cheat.
Man, let me tell you, that boy, he had E-Honda, and he just kept on doing his hand. He couldn't do it no more because he was going the opposite way. he couldn't do it. And I would tear him up.
I know definitely not to play against you.
Yeah, see,
No, I would
that's
never
what
cheat.
Low-Key was doing to me too. He had a little app on there or something. 'Cause every time he got ready to fight me, man, he would say freeze. It would freeze me. and he was killing me, man. I'm like, man, I won't play against you.
That's the new controllers they got now.
Yeah.
The new controllers they will actually do
David
that.
was an expert in that Street Fighter.
That shit there, man.
Matter of fact, he just got a PlayStation 5. I helped him get a PlayStation 5. David, he got a PS5.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how to play no games.
my son got one of them too, man. He tried to give me his old one, and I'm like, and you gonna try to charge me for it?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
That is how
I
they.
bought yours, but you gonna try to sell me yours? Man, please, I don't want to buy that.
You're trying to buy a double.
Yeah, he gonna sell it back to me, but I bought it for him.
Do you actually worry about let's say like him adapting to like the latest technology, like iPhones and iPads? You know, sometimes with those cell phones, you can actually get into other things like OnlyFans.
And she said he was stingy. He ain't spending no money on no
Oh,
OnlyFans.
nah,
for
he'll
real.
spend some money.
Oh.
On that?
Tell him to stay away from Brittany Jones.
Shit, you need to stay away from all of them.
Shit, yeah, man.
But yeah, see, David, he used to have, what's that? It's not an iPod. It's before all of that came out. It used to come up like that. You could play music or stuff like that.
Talking about the iPod with the little play button in the middle?
Yeah.
That was an iPod, and then they had the iPod Touch.
Yeah.
That's the old school
He's
iPod.
always had that. And then my mother used to, when Apple would have, because that's an Apple product.
Yeah.
And she would play extras, and they'd have his name on the back, engraved in the
Yes,
back. Yeah.
Apple is real good at that. Apple is very good at actually making your product your own. And that's everybody's been converted over except D-Man. We're going to get him before this year over with. We're going to get D-Man into man, once you go Apple, man, I'm not lying. You ain't going to never go back.
Man, I don't give a damn about no phone.
Okay, see.
And so when
I got an iPhone, but I don't
I
care
don't give
that
a
much.
damn
either.
about no phone.
I'm always behind.
Jamila's always loved iPhone.
Because Apple, I like their technology because they get to the point where they are understanding the customer. And that's what I like about them, understanding the actual customer and what their needs are. And that's a real, like the Apple Watches. It saved people lives. And a guy almost had a heart attack.
Really?
Yeah, they got
His watch actually called the 911.
Yeah.
And then
Also, they track your heartbeat too.
the new Apple Watch is so
Well, my
is so
Garmin do
clean.
that.
Well, this is the good thing with Apple. Let's say if you got a new Apple Watch on, let's say God forbid you get somebody hit you from behind, it automatically detects, it calls 911. Get them on your watch automatically. Even if you don't have, it will call 911 right off. The emergency people will come and they will be on your watch.
Driving in Houston, I need that.
And if you fall, let's say if you was to fall and hit the ground, it will call 911. It has a detection in there because it detects your pulse and everything. A lot of people, they don't know that. And that's one reason why I do like about it. Like if I'm getting stressed out and I'm getting upset, my watch will tell me
Where your
to
phone
take
at, man?
What, my phone?
Yeah.
My phone is sitting over here.
Put it over here.
Okay.
I thought you said where you watch.
Oh, my watch is over. I don't know what my watch is.
Man, he ain't got no watch on.
My watch right here.
So if I put it on, he's gonna pick up all my shit.
First off, you are not Mr. Dixon. This belongs to me. So let's just get that right off the top. This watch is registered to my blood count and my
Okay.
body.
All right, brother.
So this is me. But if you have one, it will tell you how many beats per minute. Actually, this thing now, it can actually track a female cycle. It can tell you
Man,
when
what?
I'm not lying. It will
Yeah.
it also
you know
can
what?
tell
I think
you,
you're right, man, because my little granddaughter. she
and
said
it
some
also
shit
tell
like that.
you when a woman is going to ovulate.
Yeah.
When it's time for her to get pregnant. It'll tell you everything that you need to know. And that's the world that we going towards.
That's invasive.
Yeah.
Well, it's either the best to be ahead and than to be behind.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, yeah.
And then think about what they're doing. What they actually are working on secret projects, especially stuff with the autism community. Can you imagine what it would be like if it can actually read when somebody has autism and they're like upset or they're not in real good mood, and they can send the message to the watch to send it to the parent to let them know that person.
But that's not. That would be a duplicate. Remember the mood rings?
I remember that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that they're only integrating that technology and bringing it up to what it is now.
Well, they say they always copy the best. So one thing I do love about Apple that people, they don't like. I always hear stories about Android had this and Samsung had this, but I always tell them is, what is the success rate? How many Apple products actually fail? How many Samsung products? You got hundreds of Samsung products that fail. Samsung was pretty much one of the first ones with a big, huge phone.
Yeah.
But look how many phones they had to go through till they get it right. Look how Apple did it. Apple took and had their phones. Matter of fact, when people used to always mess with me about iPhones back in the days and talk about, man, you know, Apple ain't got this. But little do they know that Apple partnered with Samsung in the beginning, and Samsung actually saw all the blueprints for all the iPhones. They kept asking Apple to go put this out. Steve Jobs said no, so they decided to throw it out. Once they end up winning the case, every Samsung product that they sold throughout the years, they had to pay that back to Apple. So all those phones, they had to give all that money to Apple, and Apple, of course, they won. Samsung tried to go back. It's not going to work. But I like how Apple is going to a whole nother level. Like the new AI they got coming out. They got these Apple glasses. I cannot wait. They cost $3,500.
Good Lord.
I'm going to buy them. But this is the good thing about it. Can you imagine if you put the glasses on and you sitting in sitting in the spot, and all of a sudden you can bring up one big old computer in front of you, and you can take your hand and you can touch this right here, grab this, throw that over there, take this, pull this over here, I'm going to take this email, it's going to be the ultimate thing. It's going to be good.
That's already out in
that's for people that be like that
Japan.
shit. All right.
Well, you know, everything is in Japan.
But look how Wakanda, they do
Actually, Samsung, I'm glad she said that. Samsung actually make parts for Apple.
Sure do.
But guess what? That's finna change. Actually, the person that actually made the parts originally was LG. LG couldn't keep up with the supply and demand. Like the laptops were made by Intel. The Intel was the main processors that they use. Apple is a company, when they ask you for something and they got the money and they paying for it, they want you to give it to them.
Right now.
If you can't give them what they want, what they do is they say, all right, this is what we'll do. Let's just turn right back around. Let's just figure out how we can do it on our own. So all the Apple products that come out now, from here on out, is actually made from 100% recycled aluminum. So when you buy the new iPhone 15, the iPhone 14, or any Apple products, you actually just bought an old iPhone 6, 7, 5, 3, 4, an old Apple computer that was vintage. They just melted down. So when it comes down to Samsung making the screens, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. When Apple figure out how to recycle all those screens and melt it down, Samsung gonna lose a lot of money, and Apple is gonna be on top. Because what they're trying to do is 100% environment friendly stuff. They want to do everything positive for the environment, and then that's actually good. So if I can take something and recycle it and make money off of it, and it's good for the environment, why would I go spend money over there with you at Samsung and buy when I can just keep it in house and I can melt it back down and reuse it? That's the world that Apple is going in.
Sense.
Yeah, so that's the thing. And then Apple, I do love about them, especially in the artistic community. If you go to Apple and you tell them what you're trying to do, they put money into that. Samsung will not do that. I haven't seen Samsung do that. Apple will do that. They will support something. If they see some military vets, people don't know this. When you have military vets and the Navy, Apple give y'all a big discount. Y'all are well respected with Apple. The cell phone carriers give y'all sometimes 20, 30, 40, I done heard 50% off y'all cell phone bills. I'd even seen certain instances, Apple would just give y'all free merchandise just for y'all serving the country. Because a lot of people don't know that you actually serve, D-Man, in the Navy, correct?
Yeah.
And being in the Navy, did y'all ever had anybody that was artistic that was in the Navy?
Man, when I went in the Navy, man, that was back in the 70s, bro. So probably not. I mean, if they did, I didn't know. That was in the
David
70s,
had to
man.
register.
Yeah.
They made him register?
Oh yeah, you got to register at 18. I don't care what you.
Yeah, everybody got a register at 18.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know you had to register.
Got to take a test too?
I didn't take no test.
Yeah. I took a test.
Hey, man. Hey.
I took a test. They called me. I told them, look here. I ain't going over nowhere else to fight no war. I'm fighting one here. I ain't going nowhere to fight one.
When I went in right after the Vietnam War.
Hold on.
See, when I did.
Doing a Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah, man.
I remember that year.
Yeah, that's 1977.
Yes.
Man, you
right
still a
after high
twink in
school,
your
man.
daddy all the time. You
hold
remember
on, no,
that
And
time.
hey.
the war had stopped in 75.
Well, the reason why I remember that because I had to get ready to get my diploma and I had to take world history. And I had to watch that video, and I remember that because they talk about the Great Depression. I will never forget that. And the book that actually got me my diploma was Maya Angelou, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings.
Oh, really?
If I didn't, that book is the reason why I got a chance to graduate. And they made me read that book from the beginning to the end. So that actually got me actually starting reading books.
And back then, man, a lot of blacks couldn't get in the Navy. Everybody couldn't get in the Navy when I got in, man. They set the score so high when you took the test.
That in the
you
Air
couldn't-
Force.
if you couldn't pass that test, they sent your ass to the Army or to the Marine.
Didn't they make a movie about a guy?
Forrest Gump.
Not Forrest Gump. It was another movie about a guy
The Navy
with
got
the
it.
Navy with the suit, and he was in the
yeah.
in the thing. and
Cuban
he-
Gooding Jr.
There you go,
they
and he
redid
was, he was walking. They,
He was
they
a,
said it
um,
was
He was
based
a
on the
swimmer.
He was
A
a
diver.
Yeah, he was a diver.
yeah. I
Deep
think
sea
they
diver.
said it was based on a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
It was a black guy.
and they also talk about too that experiment that they did on men, African American men. I can't remember what the
Tuskegee.
Yeah.
yeah Tuskegee. Did I say it right?
Tuskegee. Yeah.
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 That they talk about that experiment too.
They was airmen, them. They was all pilots, those guys.
Yeah.
But you know,
That was Air Force. That
so
was Navy.
the Navy is in between the Air Force and Army because airplanes fly over there too, right?
With the Navy, see, the Navy has they got airplanes too on the aircraft carriers. And they deal with the Marines too, because the Marines got to have a way to get to where they going. So they kind of like, they like kind of together.
Isn't the Marines a subsidiary of the Navy?
Kind of, sort of. They the fighters.
Yeah.
They need somebody to take them into places.
Transporting.
So that's what the Navy do.
And, I know a lot about transporting because that's how we get, especially the vessels that they trade
Yeah.
in the water and stuff.
Man, damn that shit.
Yeah, the way the world is set and his way is designed and is put together. That's how we going in the world. Everything is finna go through water. I don't think all these airplanes and stuff. This is finna stop. It's finna go straight through water when you get your stuff. Only thing you going
come
through
from China, by almost 2 weeks. That's a long ride, man.
Yeah.
2 weeks on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When I was in, man, it used to take us almost 2 weeks to get from the United States just to get to Europe.
Wow.
Like but then I was on the type of ship I was on. They just did cruising, man. I was on a supply ship. It was like a stop and go.
You know something? I always wanted to go on a cruise. I never been on an actual boat.
I haven't been on these.
beautiful.
Oh, man, this off the chain.
It's beautiful, man.
Okay, well,
Everything rocking the water. I don't care how big your ship is.
Yeah.
That shit gon'
but I hear stories. People say you get sick, you about to throw up, or
Because you
Some
ain't got
people
your
do.
leg. Because your equilibrium be off from the
Yeah.
rocking from the ship.
And you don't even know
that
you
fluid be
rocking.
going like this here in your head. It'll make you woo.
But you can, there's some pills I had to take. It's called emotionless.
yeah, but they don't really work.
They help me.
well, I know the pills
They really don't.
that D-Man actually will actually take, and those pills probably will help you out.
What pills is that?
I don't want to discuss their business. We
already brought it up.
I
What kind of pills you
don't want to
talking
discuss.
about,
I don't want to
Man,
discuss.
you done
it.
already
I don't
brought
take
it
no
up.
pills, man.
I know. No, I didn't say. Okay. I'm trying to give it a code name. It's called gumbo, but I'm trying to give it.
Man,
I'm
just
saying
say
that-
weed.
Yeah.
Okay, can you smoke it on the water?
Yeah. You can smoke wherever you want to. I'll smoke it in there if you want me.
Fired up. Puff, pass.
I don't.
Okay then. Case closed.
Okay.
Just
But
don't hit it
But
too
when I was in
hard
the
now.
Navy,
Just
yeah,
don't
man,
hit
we
too
used-
hard.
we smoked hash.
Was matter of fact, speaking of that, do you ever have to worry about
Him getting high.
David actually saying, "Hey, mom, I want to smoke marijuana"?
I had
No, it's true. I mean,
I had a mixed drink. And so I said, "You want some?" He said, "No." I said, "It ain't nothing but Coke." So he took it and he drank it. He put it down. He said, You lied to me.
That ain't no coke, mama.
But I'm gonna tell you, because I've never lied to my son, and that made me feel so bad. I will never ever do that again. Yeah. And he says, I don't like alcohol. I don't want it in my life and in my system.
Good. That's
and you know something, and that's good. At least you know when he goes out.
So sorry.
Yeah, he's not drinking.
But his dad is in Gainesville, Florida. And his dad worked for the president. He's an FBI profiler. He do all of that. So when David goes to Florida, he gets in. He goes to the shooting range.
Oh, he shoot guns?
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of them love it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's there with the top commanders for the state troopers in Florida.
Well, my perception of the sons I came across, some of them, some people, parents are so overprotective of them. They don't allow them to do anything. They won't do anything.
Do everything.
Because I have a friend of mine, her son he's not 18 yet, but he done broke about 15 TVs he done threw remote controls at. And she had to buy another TV almost every month. So I can imagine
He got something else going on with him.
well, he just
He do.
He got something else going on with
But
him.
I just told her that I would kind of make something and put it in front of the TV, so when he throw it at it, it'll break that versus the
But
TV.
no, what she
can't
has
do
to
all
do
that, man.
is she has to address his behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can't say, well, it's because he got a problem. No, because you have to make your children accountable whether they have special needs or not.
Have you ever I know they are different than
Not really.
No, what I'm saying is, have you ever had to chastise him, whoop him with a belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still
Well,
do.
I didn't whoop him with a belt, but
You put your hands on him.
oh hell yeah.
Okay, that's
He ain't no different than his sister.
Yeah, you have to.
See, I had a friend that
But he don't cry. He be like, That's just how he look at me.
see my friend.
Going up
My
to
grandma
his
used to do
room.
the same thing.
See, my friend, he turned back around. He got ready to hit his son that was autistic. His son grabbed the belt and snatched it and popped it. It broke it in half, Dave. And when he said, "What you think I should do?" I said, "Shit, you better run."
No, see, you can't.
Run for what?
He snapped the belt in half.
So what?
But see,
you the
know
dad.
what?
How you gonna run?
I got a friend.
You can't do that. You got to let them
You
know.
gotta stay
I
strong,
got
baby.
two-
You gotta
one of
stay
my
strong.
business
You go
partners-
get something that he can't pop. That's what you.
One of my business partners in Michigan, her son has a diagnosis. It's called Cornelia DeLange. You see those kids where they have little hands.
Oh,
Okay,
chicken wing.
yeah.
No, I'm thinking about it. Hold on, I'm stop it. I'm
Just gave you the name.
no,
Yeah, you go.
no, the first thing I'm thinking about, I'm not trying to be fun. I'm thinking about Mike Epps because chicken wing.
Yeah.
That's the first thing come to my mind. That's what I said.
But her son is 23, and
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Dave, stop.
Man, call my by my name. What I tell you?
I didn't say that, D man. I didn't say no. It's the Drake.
Okay.
It's a Drake.
It's just a
Man, you
Drake.
been babysitting that same cuss since we started.
Sure
No, I
have,
didn't.
Man,
Ever.
that thing is full.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Man,
I'm
that
sorry.
thing full of water.
See,
I didn't mean to do that.
You heard him call Birdman by his real name, didn't you?
I didn't say that. Did I say that?
Yeah, you said that.
I said bird.
Look, Ronald. we ain't gonna play this shit with you tonight.
so no, she he's 23, and he helps her. She does a whole lot of things in the community.
Okay.
And in fact, she'll be flying in this coming year to help me with the modeling show.
Hold on. You have models?
I'm going to have models, special needs.
Special need. Oh, okay.
Hey, you know what'd be good if a special needs hook up with the bike world. Have the motorcycles to come there while they doing the runway. Have bikes on left and right. And while they
Did
come
you
down
say
the middle.
models? Did you?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said models.
Models.
like T.I. Go lay up with a model. A model.
Yeah, models.
Like who? T.I.
Goodness.
So,
I'm sorry, he don't listen to hip-hop.
But I
You
mean,
said
her
it.
son, me and her, we talk. Her son drinks beer. He smokes weed.
And he's autistic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you cannot.
What can they do? What they
can't
cannot
stop.
do?
They
cannot,
do.
what
They
can
do.
they
You gotta
not
treat them
do?
normal.
You gotta treat them
gotta
normal.
treat 'em normal.
Some of them you can't you know
Some
what their
of 'em, yeah.
their limitations
But
are.
all of them not like that.
But you got a lot of high functioning
Yeah.
individuals like that. Some people you don't even know they're autistic
Yeah. Unless somebody tell you.
unless somebody tell you.
I deal with one all every day. I deal with one.
What, because
you?
David had this. David used to have a high pitched voice when he found out.
We got one right
wait.
here.
Yeah, he
Hold
on the
on,
show
wait.
right now.
Wrong? I'm sorry.
He on the show
Who
right
should I
now.
call you prime time? I mean, I'm sorry, Ronald.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Just time.
I'm sorry, Ronald. I didn't mean that. It's prime time.
How did you handle that when you start to like actually date? Like, first off, how do you control them when they actually are in love with a female?
You can't control them. It's no such thing as
Did they control you?
them.
Love.
What you mean? It could. First off, when I did talk to a young lady, and I was in love
You
with
about
her.
35?
Is she autistic?
No, she was the past. She was the pastor's daughter.
What you about 35 when you talk to him?
No, I was like about 15, 16 years old.
Man, quit it.
I'm talking to the
Man,
pastor's
you still
daughter.
hiding in the closet.
Okay, first off, when my parents
You need to be saying, first of all, I wasn't in the closet. That's what you should be saying.
no, first off, I was actually a young man out here
He
trying to
still
work
ain't said it.
a
Nah,
9
he
to
ain't said
5.
it yet.
Dry humping.
I was actually
Oh, I'm cool.
he don't need no shot. He's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
See,
How you doing?
another shout out to Tanae with these
Yeah,
drinks. She
they
got these
going.
things coming
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
she got
done, y'all.
rolling.
left
I
and
only had 2.
I had
and,
about 3.
and then, you know, I also want to give a shout out to Sunshine because she has life insurance stuff, and we won't talk
y'all
about that
better
on
get y'all
another
some of this
episode.
life
Hey, you know,
insurance.
life insurance is very.
Oh, yeah, it's very good.
But
man.
just like
In our community.
like our topic, you know, liability.
Don't try to do no GoFundMe.
You know, that's one thing that I
I'm
always.
so tired of that shit.
Hey, but you know something? That's the modern day hustle.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because I seen one guy that showed a scam. He picked a picture of somebody in the hospital on their deathbed, wrote an article on it, set the GoFundMe, made
Got paid.
almost $100 and some thousand dollars. And that's kind of messed up that somebody would do that.
But
Because you
that's
have to think about it. What's the odds of you seeing your loved one on that post? Even though it's shared, but sometimes people don't catch it. By the time they catch it, you already in the cash
Yeah,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like it's like really messed up. And they need to start doing some type of stuff where you have to verify who a person is, like
Yeah,
send their ID in or
before you start
something like
doing all
that.
Nah, I ain't doing all
Ain't
that.
doing all
Yeah,
that.
because the people of these companies, they getting a big cut, so they don't care. So they don't matter. But the importance of life insurance is more than just life insurance. People can draw money from that. And a lot of people, they don't know that they can draw money from that. And sometimes people don't understand. People ask me, man, why don't you get life insurance? Man, getting life insurance is cheaper than buying you a Whopper every day. And some people do not understand that. They think, like, oh, man, every day you get up, you go down there and get you some donuts, you go get you some coffee, you go get you a Whopper with cheese, or you go down here and get you that special at Popeyes on Tuesday for it's like $2.99 now or $3.99 for the 2-piece.
Man, ain't nobody no chicken lover but you.
Okay, I know what you eat.
That shit. What I
I'm
eat?
just saying.
What do you eat?
Yeah.
Well, it all depends. He likes certain things. He like filet mignons.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You did eat a steak last time.
No, I didn't.
That's what you're trying to call it?
No, that's what he had. We went to Papacitos. What kind of meat you get? It showed
Oh,
on be a
hamburger-
breast.
No, that was you eating chicken. That was
Yeah.
me. I had
I like
hamburger
breast. That's all I eat is
Meat. I
breast.
had hamburger meat.
But that meat is what?
Ground meat. It's
Okay,
beef.
what is okay? It's beef.
So
What is?
that silicone coming out was really disappointing.
Well, you know me.
You gonna sit up here and try to put me on the spot. What was
No,
that you ate? What the hell was that you ate?
Yeah, what did you eat?
I only eat
Chicken?
breast. I
You
only
don't
eat
eat
breast.
breast.
You only ate breast.
That's all I
So
eat.
you're
What
a
kind of
breast
breast?
man.
Chicken breast? Titties? What?
Well, yeah, let us know. We trying to find out.
I only eat white meat
So
because
you don't like dog meat?
I never said that.
Which?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
what
said you only
damn?
eat white meat. So
Yeah.
you said you don't eat dog meat.
I just hold on, wait. No, because
No.
it's a reason why I don't eat dog meat.
Why?
So what's the reason?
Oh, you really want to know that?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, go ahead. You
Okay,
said
as being a black child coming up, I got tired of every time my mama and them get that special, they come with all that chicken and they give us them drumsticks and they give us them thighs, man. And I got tired of that. And one day I went into the chicken box. I took that breast out of there.
And got your ass whipped. That's for daddy.
I did. All I know is when he went back in there to get that chicken.
that breast, and you sitting on that eating it. Oh, man. Little Ron.
He was worth it.
Mouth
It was
all
worth
greasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It was worth getting that butt toe up.
I wish I could have called the people because it's like it's when you tell them that it's like when they whoop you, and if you don't cry, then they whoop you harder, and
Yeah.
then when they whoop you, and then you tell them you ain't gonna do it no more, it add extra licks on.
Well, yeah.
So I don't understand why.
Don't say nothing.
If you don't say nothing, then you still get it whooped hard.
Don't say nothing and don't cry.
Well, look
It'll
here.
be over.
Nah, you should
They
have
won't
told
whoop
him.
you no more.
He should have went in there and took the chicken.
Yeah, you
Should have left it alone.
Want
You
it.
should have ate that drumstick.
I wanted the breast. I'm
But you
tired
say
of,
it was
You,
worth getting
you
your
wanted
ass
the whipping
whipped
too.
man, he whooped me so hard, man.
It was an even trade.
It tore my skin. He
Man.
should have been arrested for that.
Yeah. Guess what?
Did you call the laws on him?
I
Did
ain't
you
that
touch
stupid.
that breast anymore?
No.
No.
Oh, okay then.
I just said I'm gonna just wait till I said when I get older. That's all I'm gonna eat is white meat, and that's what I just eat, straight white meat.
I ain't no chicken lover like that, man.
So what type of meat do you like?
I think me and
I
chicken
eat,
wing and thighs.
Yeah, I like the if I'm gonna eat a chicken, it'll be a thigh.
Like you barbecue today?
Yeah.
Thighs in the leg
Thighs
quarters.
and
Yeah.
stuff. But see, that's what the old lady like. I'm not no chicken lover like that, man. I did that for her.
So you like steaks,
I eat a steak.
filet mignon.
I eat pork chops every now and then.
I can't eat pork chops.
It all depends on how you cook them, brother. Ron.
Well, no, I went to the Waffle House to pick me up some pork chops.
That's it.
But that's different. That's a
That's your
Waffle House.
first
Yeah.
issue right there.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Waffle House. Come on.
well, this is the thing. I do
You had
like.
nobody to cook it for you?
Well, no. my mom cooks.
Yo,
pork chops.
mama!
Hold on,
Mama cooking for
hold
you.
on,
What? Say what?
Hold on, wait.
Hold on. Bring that back. You say what?
His mama.
Wait one minute. Hold on. Wait, I gotta make sure you understand this.
No disrespect, Miss Dickerson.
I know how to cook. Now don't get it twisted.
Man,
cook. Man, you can't
we
boil
never
water.
seen you cook nothing, Ron.
I tell you what.
Can't boil water.
So what we gonna do is we gonna have us a
You don't
potluck.
You don't want to do that with me.
I can cook.
I can too.
I mean, I can cook. I tell you
Whatever
what.
you want.
Cooking is a way to a woman's heart.
I know it, and I done been there.
So I can cook a meal. I can prepare a meal that's good.
We talking about ramen noodles, chicken or beef.
Well, you know, when we was coming up, I was the cousin that would be in the kitchen cooking, and they be like, "Man," I said, "I got you,
so,
man."
So what you saying? What you want?
So you want to know a specialty
man,
meal?
man, you ain't said shit.
Okay.
It's on you.
Okay.
Yeah, pick the menu.
Okay, tell me what what
Man,
you
no,
like.
you the
Man,
one
you
who
pick
brought
the
it up.
menu.
You
Man,
tell me.
I can cook anything, man.
Okay.
I mean,
Don't boil the water. Don't burn the water now.
I can cook, man, from stuffed bell peppers to
Man,
meatloaf.
man, who can't put some
ain't
meat
cooking
in a
talking
damn
about
bell
stuffed
pepper?
bell
Okay, well, I tell you what.
Ain't no cooking, man.
Have you actually
I
had?
can do stuffed bell pepper.
Yeah.
Okay,
who
well,
can't?
I tell you what.
Stevie Wonder can do that.
Okay, now you're wrong for that. You are wrong for that. And you wrong for that. That's a sticky situation.
Hey, well, I'm just saying, man. I'm being honest.
Man, it's the truth.
Ain't nothing to make no goddamn stuffed bell peppers.
Yeah, like you're really doing some
man,
work.
I can make if you name
make
it, I
it
can make
easy
a
for
meal.
you.
You name it.
Man, I cook so much stuff.
Okay.
Man, what you cook? What the last thing you cooked?
A creme.
Who?
A creme.
Man,
It's spread out. So you know what that is. See,
You ain't cooked it. You over here lying, man.
I know. No, I cooked it. So you don't know what it is.
When you cooked it?
I cooked it a few weeks ago.
Well,
A few weeks ago.
Man, you was in the
you
studio
gotta
a few
stop
weeks
it,
ago.
man.
No, you wouldn't.
Man, I've been around you, man. You ain't
Okay,
did no
okay.
cooking.
What's the meat in that? What you just said?
It's a sauteed shrimp with a vegetable, with a smoked sausage.
Which vegetable?
Top. I'm trying to tell
Which
you what it
vegetable?
is. Hey, I'm
That
finna.
motherfucker sell smoked sauce.
Okay,
Yeah, and what's the vegetable?
okay.
Because you said it.
Oh,
You said you
okay.
cooked it now, so
Okay.
we
What
gotta
kind of
break it
vegetable?
down.
What was it?
The
Peas?
vegetable.
Carrots?
No, it's
Squash?
no, I don't do squash.
Okay.
It's a vegetable.
What vegetable?
It depends on what type of vegetable I want to cook. Sometimes I can do a broccoli.
Okay.
If I don't want to do a broccoli, I can do maybe some like string beans or something like that.
Starting not to believe.
And I can turn back around and put it over.
When he say turn back around, you know he lying.
Okay,
when he say that.
well I got pictures.
Man, hey man, anybody can go there to what's her name, Martha Stewart, and pull her shit up.
Okay,
man, you-
this ain't got nothing to do with Martha. Cause keep
You
out of
already
this.
said you got an iPhone, so you're gonna ask
Yeah,
Siri to pull
sure,
it up. So we ain't believing that
Well, no,
already.
I have video.
Yeah, video of
Last
somebody
time we
else
heard
cooking
you
it.
said something. Every time you eat, your mama done cook something for you.
Keep my mom out this.
Miss Dickinson, no harm, please, really, no harm.
Or he going to go pick up some
Okay,
chicken.
some
okay.
chicken.
Well, you know, I can see when you prepare the meal, okay, it's gonna have like a actual shrimp.
Okay.
So instead, if you don't like seafood, you don't like seafood, right?
No, I don't.
So what I would do for you, I'm just telling you.
Lay it out.
Okay,
then.
okay. So
break it
basically,
down.
it's like this.
What you gonna fix for
You
me?
don't do a shrimp, right? So
No, I said I don't like seafood, but I eat a shrimp.
you'll eat a shrimp?
Yeah.
Okay, a shrimp with a smoked sausage. With a,
You
with
instead of trying to put the sausage
hold on,
in
wait.
there.
Hold on,
Instead of
hold
put
on,
that
hold on, wait.
smoked sausage
So
on top of there, huh?
I'm going to put a vegetable.
What kind?
Oh, well, what you like? I don't know what you like, brother.
Put carrots in there, bro.
Okay, I put a carrot in there for you. I'll take and put some carrots in there with a creamy, like it's gonna be like a creamy white Alfredo type sauce. I can't tell you that, man.
Lost his mind.
See,
Talk about some creamy white. Hey
Get
man,
some
look here,
shit.
brother. Look here, look
Man, I
here,
want
brother.
this
Stop
shit.
that now.
Keep
Stop
it, that's
that.
all right.
No,
Let me
no.
cook you some.
no, I can. No, the food is actually pretty good, man. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You can't knock it until you try it.
Okay.
It is the food is good, and once you eat it, man, it has a good texture of meat.
Okay, so it's gonna be shrimp, sauces, carrots, some kind of creamy shit you
Yeah,
said.
Okay.
some white
Okay,
creamy
see-
sauce.
See, well, yeah, I didn't want to say I didn't want to say a sauce because I could put a buttery sauce on top if I wanted to, but I didn't want to do the butter because some people I think about their cholesterol. I don't
Man,
want to put too
stop
much.
it.
No, I know.
What chef really worrying about cholesterol?
Okay.
None,
Well-
but you know that's Chef Ron right there.
Yeah.
A correction, Chef Ron RD.
Okay.
Okay,
That's-
so
I really
Chef,
don't want that shit. I really don't want that shit. Chef Bardee.
man, I can make pretty much anything that you can imagine, man. I can take anything, man, and make a good meal. You
cause you-
don't knock it.
Oh, so you saying you could definitely go like on something like chop? You can do chop. Cause see, with chop, you can make shit out of anything that they put in the basket. Can you do that?
Man, I can make anything. I can.
Man.
You give me a potato, and I can make you. I can make you. I make potato taste like chicken. Man, don't
See,
don't
that's
try
what I'm
me.
saying. I don't
Man, you
like
need-
chicken. So
man, you need to
Okay, I'll
stop.
make it taste like shrimp.
You need to stop.
I'll make it taste
I
like
don't do
shrimp.
shrimp neither then.
Okay,
so
I'll make it taste like fish if you want.
So
it.
you
don't
saying we
eat
need to
that
put you on
neither.
that show?
If I don't eat
Iron
shrimp, I
Chef?
damn sure ain't finna eat no fish.
Okay, so okay, so I know type of person.
D
you are.
man don't eat that much.
He's one of those upper classes. So I know what to cook for you.
What do you eat then? What you gonna cook for him?
So what you need is something like a Salisbury steak. See, I got him. Look at him. Look at him. He
You might well
That
bring me a
weed.
damn
Oh
hamburger.
yeah.
You might well bring me a
Definitely
hamburger.
gonna hit that weed.
What, no, I'm not gonna. No,
Yeah, bring me. Yeah, what you gonna do? Stop at Burger King and take pat off that motherfucking
Man,
brain?
I tell you
throw
what.
some gravy on it.
whenever we're gonna do
Put a joint on the
a
side.
potluck.
Oh nah, he put a joint on it. I probably eat that. Motherfucker.
Speaking of joint, I actually had a guy that I
See,
did
here
on
you
one of
go.
my other shows. I ended up doing the episode.
Yeah, what up?
I got the seasoning that you can take and you can put on your food, but it's infused.
I don't want that. I make my own butter
You make your own butter?
Yeah.
What you make it with?
with weed.
Okay,
You
what type
you
of
buy your sack of weed, you take it and
what
you
type of
boil that
weed?
shit down.
Is it grade A? Is it grade B?
Nah, I probably buy Dro, man. That shit probably
Yeah,
cost
you
about
gotta get that.
$120,
You know what I'm saying? That
man.
hit. They got a hit.
Or maybe not even about a half ounce.
You don't know nothing about that, man.
I know about the ounces and the quarters.
So you boil
Man,
it
yeah,
down for
right.
about 8 hours.
How much you sell a box of butter for?
A stick of butter?
I want a box.
I ain't finna give you no box because you ain't gonna want to pay, man, because you gotta put a lot of weed in that to make it.
Do you had to have a prescription for this?
Ain't no motherfucking prescription. Motherfucker ain't no doctor.
Yeah, what's wrong with
I
you,
make
man?
this shit for
That just
crazy,
feel
man.
good.
Yeah, come on,
Talk
doctor,
about a
feel
prescription.
good. He say, no, what it is then, you boil the shit down, you put your butter in there. Once you strain it, put it in the refrigerator, let it freeze. Bam, you take that butter out, you can put it in anything that you cook.
So you're a
Your
chemist.
No, I ain't no chemist. Don't put that shit out there. I'm just making this shit. Ain't no motherfucking chemist.
D man, how can they find you on social media?
Man, I don't
Okay,
look
you
at
just
that for me.
you can find him on you'll find him on there. Just I'm just saying, his social media be in the description. Just look for that post with that man around the corner peeping around the door with a cup in his hand. Yeah. Chester.
Oh man, that's wrong there, man. That's wrong there, man.
Not the molester, motherfucker. Oh shit. Okay.
How can they find you, Birdman?
You can find me at @1deep_exotic on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, and Najiyyah, how can they find you? With the exception of people on Mingle.
It's Oh, I don't even know.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
See, when
that
you drink
Wildlife?
when you drink the
Is that
Wildlife
Wildlife?
vodka, it makes you forget. It makes you forget your own social media.
Makes you forget your own problems.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make you feel a lot of things when
And
you're
on top of that, you messed what?
You heard.
First off, I'm not responsible when you drink it. When you pop the cap,
man, I'm
it's nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Hey man, you got to drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to drink, and you have to
Oh,
you
we
have to
good.
keep it.
We good.
You know something? Whenever I actually get ready to have a big major event, I'm popping a whole bunch of bottles of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
definitely
the glow and
smooth.
flow night, huh?
Oh, a glow
Yeah,
and flow
we
is
could
coming up.
definitely do that.
We're gonna light the whole city of Houston up. I know I'm gonna have somebody on the back of my bike. You have somebody on the back of your bike?
I don't know. We got to wait and see.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do whatever it
Only
comes.
time will tell.
I know somebody. I just can't really can't say. I mean,
What?
are you gonna have any
Probably not.
no feature guests?
Oh, me?
Yeah, any feature guests?
I get somebody to come up here and I got my boy. He's good with relationships, man.
Okay, well, shout out to Texas City, man. Texas City is the place to be, man.
Oh yeah.
So you can
You know
find
that.
me on Facebook at either Exceptional People Mingo or Najiyyah Shadi.
Okay, so y'all make sure y'all please do not get in her inbox and ask her, can you take her out on a date? It's not going to happen. Keep it strictly business, please.
Thank you.
Yes, 'cause, you know some people do that because
They hear a voice and they
D-Man, he deals. I know you deal with the same thing. How women try to like approach you in a certain way, and you like, I'm trying to keep it strictly business.
Oh yeah, they do.
Okay, well, that's all our time for today.
Hey, that was cool, brothers.
Yeah, I enjoyed
And
it. I
young
enjoyed
ladies.
it.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
my time.
Enjoyed you being here, Miss Najiyyah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So next
thank
time
you.
on the panel, we out.
Peace.
Yeah.
Holla.
Thank you for stopping by today.